I don't like it back there. I don't like it. Honestly, I have to be honest, I don't like it.
I'm Vanessa Kanbi and I'm joined today by my aunties. I'm actually so excited to finally do this interview, to get you guys all together. We are just going to discuss why they chose to move from Ghana to America. So my dad moved to Scotland, but these three aunties moved to America.
I'm Mary Kanbi Adam, and I'm the fourth in the sibling line. I'm Cecilia Kanbi Sawa. I'm the fifth in the family line.
I'm Grace Kanbi Ando. I'm the seventh in the sibling line.
So why did you decide to move to America? So who moved first?
Them.
I moved, I was part of a dance group that moved to America. We toured the US and Canada, performed, and then that was back in '83, and then we decided to stay, and then life happened.
Oh, cool. So what sort of dancing were you doing?
Just traditional Ghanaian dances. We performed in street festivals. We performed in the 1983 Olympics Games. Actually, we met Lady Diana and Prince Charles.
Wow, that's
year.
so cool. I never knew that.
You learn something new every day,
Yeah,
huh?
the things you find out.
Yeah.
And before you moved, did you think, I want to move to America? Or the opportunity just arose and you took it?
Honestly, when we were traveling, didn't think I was going to stay there permanently. But then I just happened to stay there, and 30-some years later, I'm still there.
And what age were you when you made the move?
I was 16 and a half.
Oh, so you were so young.
Yeah.
Did you go to school then in America?
Yeah, I went to high school and college there.
Oh, so you've lived there longer than you lived here.
Oh, yeah.
Who moved next? Was it you, Auntie Mary?
I did.
And so why did you decide to move?
Well, I left. I was in the UK
All right, okay.
from Ghana. So I went to London in 1980 and did my nursing in London.
Okay.
And I decided to go visit them in America.
Oh, nice.
Then life happens. And I got stuck in America.
Oh, okay. How about you, Auntie Grace?
Oh, well, I'm the last one who moved, but I moved to America because of my husband.
Okay.
I got married to him and he lives there and I live here. It wasn't comfortable, so, well, I moved down there to live with him.
Oh, nice.
And I got stuck.
Did you want to move there? Like,
I'm moving back.
okay.
I got stuck back there. I'm getting stuck in here. I don't like it back there. I don't like it. Honestly, I have to be honest, I don't like it.
What do you not like about it?
Everything about America, I don't like it.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So how long have you been there?
19 years.
So why did you stay so long?
Because of him.
Oh, right.
And you know, the kids are in school and you have to make sure everybody gets to college and all that. So I'm planning moving back and you know, things will work. I know things will work. Home, sweet home, so.
And how about you two? Would you ever move back to Ghana?
Definitely. Most definitely.
Oh, nice. Why?
If I could move today, I would.
Have you enjoyed your time in America?
My time in America?
Yeah.
Yes, I can't complain. It's been okay. Yeah,
And
so.
how about you?
Yeah, it's been second home, but definitely this is home. Nothing like home.
Are you glad that you made the move in the first place? Start with you, Auntie Grace.
Yes, you know, every day you go to work, come back home, you meet your family, you're still thinking about your family back home. So I made a choice to come back home, like come to Ghana every year to see my family. So it will be the best if I stay here with them and go back there and visit my family back there too.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't even thought of regretting it. I'm okay if I have to move.
And why do you think like a lot of our family have moved abroad? Oh, wow.
I have no idea why they all got there.
Yeah. Yeah. Like so many people in the
I guess,
Yeah.
you know, my dad always wanted us to explore and, you know, like further ourselves, go to school and all that stuff. So yeah, that's why most of us ended up there. Most of the siblings anyway.
So did your dad or my granddad encourage you to leave the country?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he also traveled a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, he was a traveler.
I remember seeing pictures of him in Rome with grandma and all different places way back in
Back
the
then,
day.
yeah.
You know, like black and white pictures, which was quite unusual for Ghanaians to
Yeah.
go to these countries back then. So how was your time growing up here in Ghana?
It was a normal thing to do. You didn't think twice about it. So it was like, okay, this is what happens. And, you know, after school, he was like, why don't you go explore something else, you know? So you move on and go try different things, and then life happens. And found my husband in America and have 3 great kids. So I mean, I don't complain.
Your husband as well is from Ghana.
It's from Ghana,
He's
yeah.
here with us, Uncle Kojo, and he's from the same sort of area, which is interesting. So did you know that you wanted to marry somebody from the same sort of area?
No, not really. It just happened.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I never knew him in Ghana,
Oh,
but we met, and I guess it was divine intervention. So
nice. And what do you do for people that don't know out there for a job? What do you do in America?
well, our reception now at a rehab facility for brain injury patients. I am a computer systems analyst at a hospital, health IT.
And how about you, Auntie Grace?
I'm a nurse.
My dad was, sorry, he's retired now. He was a nurse as well. I feel like so many people have,
And Auntie Teresa, our big sister, was the nurse too.
so many people
Yeah.
have ended up in the same
We have the
sort of-
nursing roots
Yeah.
in the family, so
Why did you decide on nursing?
First of all, it's a profession that will get you a job quick and it pays off. And you have to have the compassion to do it. When I was going to school, I thought I was just going to school to become somebody like just a nurse. But when I passed my board and start the real job, you need to have the heart to be a nurse. You cannot be a nurse without having that compassion about people. You have to feel the way they feel to take care of them. If not, forget it.
And what states did you decide to stay in? What states in America?
initially during our dancing, you know, time, we traveled all over the place. But we're based out of Nashville, Tennessee. But we traveled to just about half of the states in the U.S.
So you really got to see a lot of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. We got to see a lot. Yeah, and it was fun.
Did you decide to just stay in Nashville?
Yeah.
What do you like about Nashville, especially since you've seen so many of the other states?
Nashville, back then, it was a quiet place. You know, it's a place to, you know, raise a family and everything. I mean, back then, of course, I was young, but it was nice. It was quiet, so I enjoyed it. Yeah, well, I started off in Nashville also because I came as a visit. To visit the family. So I was in Nashville too for how long? I think I had my 2 girls there in Nashville, and they're 30 something now. So yeah, but we ended up moving to Texas, Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because of husband's job, and it's about the same, Texas and Nashville.
I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio.
And how do you find it? How has your time been? Do you feel like you have enjoyed it in any way? I know you said you don't like anything about it.
I have enjoyed it since I was living there. I like going to parties on my off days. So that is my second home. I love being there, but I don't want to grow old and still live there.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yes, so yeah, that's where I raised my kids, and I have friends that have tend to be families. So yeah, I like it over there, but I don't want to live there and grow old and I can't even walk. I have to come back home and live here and feel comfortable. What I was going to say is, our family, we love each other. we always want to come together at least once a year and have fun. And this is an amazing time to meet everybody with our kids and grandchildren, and you can tell the joy that we are having. We are having fun, and especially meeting you, your husband, and your kids is an amazing, because kind of people ask me, do you know this girl called Vanessa Kanbi? They'll just test me as yeah.
That's my niece.
So now it's like, it's reality. Like everybody, the people, those who have questions to ask, now they know. I'm proud of our family. You know, people keep saying some family, they don't like each other and stuff. Not our family. Whether you like it or not, you will love us.
Yeah.
Even if you are mad at you, we come get you. So that's that's part of us, and that's what I like and love about our family. There can be family, we just don't joke about it. And I have a question for my sisters. Why do you all have your father's name in the middle of your name? Why is you all married?
It's a name you just can't lose, you know. It's a name, it's an authentic name. When you say Kanbi, it's in the name. You have to be a Kanbi to know what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
And actually, no, seriously though, our name is unique. We're the only Kambis that I know in Ghana, like the whole of Ghana. There are no other Kambis. If you're a Kambi, you are related to us. Yeah. And even that is, you have to be somebody like my father's family, like my father's brother's kids. There are no other Kambis in Ghana.
Plus, there's not too many boys in the family. It's a whole bunch of girls. So if we lose a Kanbi to our husbands, then, you know, down the line,
the Kanbi is gone, right?
I see you have Kanbi in your middle.
It, like, on my YouTube channel as
exactly.
Kanbi, and it's in my name. Like I just like pushed it inside.
So your Kanbi is in the middle of your name too?
Yeah, so it's in my name.
Lord.
So it's actually so interesting that, you know, like everyone, did you also put it inside your name?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like we all actually kept it. And it's not like we discussed this like, oh yeah, let's, you know, keep it in there. But I felt like I've been a Kanbi all my life. Why would I now not be a Kanbi, you know, when I get married? Like I'm gonna keep
Sean is looking at you like
Exactly. And I'm so proud to be a Kanbi.
Yeah.
And so like that's what I wanted to use on my platform and also keep it within my name.
Yeah. That's, I mean, honestly, I kept it because, like I said, there are no other Kambis that I know of. It's not like AJ or what are some of the usual Boateng or if you say, I mean, people have asked me, are you Ghanaian? I'm like, yeah. When I say just my Kanbi name, are you Ghanaian? Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian. Where did that name come from? So yeah, we're keeping it in the family.
it's like a trademark.
Yep.
What do you guys feel about me having a YouTube channel showing Ghana to the world?
We think it's great, you know. It's great because people do not know unless somebody tells them. And one way of finding out is through, you know, the vloggings that they watch on the on YouTube. So it's a way of, you know, informing the world, and we're very proud of you for showing Ghana the way you do. Because tell you the truth, there's a lot about Ghana that I didn't even know till I watched your videos. How did you find out all those places is a question I have for you.
I guess just like being around and speaking to people and then getting recommendations from different people and then going to the places, basically. That's really it. Or YouTube, me looking on YouTube, seeing where other people go, that sort of thing. But mainly just speaking to people and seeing like where they go, pretty much.
And then one thing I like about your YouTube channel is you have great content. You know, because I've looked at other YouTubers and, you know, I mean, of course, it's okay. But then your content, because I have several friends that are like, oh, I saw that Kanbi name. I'm like, yeah, that's my niece. You know, you met two of them. You know, they're like, oh, I want to meet Vanessa when I go to Ghana. I said, don't worry, you meet them. So your content is great. You provide, you know, good. Because one of my friends said, really, he had forgotten totally about even wanting to do anything in Ghana. But because of you, he's actually here. He's bought property here just on this visit. So you're doing a good job.
To hear that, like, even, you know, yeah, just so many people, like, you know, hearing from you guys, and even you saying that your friends were saying, oh, Kanbi, and it just gets out to the whole world. It's just like, you know, I started off speaking to myself, you know, like nobody was watching, and then like as years go on, you know, the community grows. So thanks so much, guys, for subscribing.
Yeah, keep it up, keep it up.
So since you started your YouTube channel, have you met a lot of people? Like, how has it been for you?
So I've met like a lot of other YouTube creators, which has been great, and also like I get a lot of emails and people coming up to me on the street. Like now, I'd say when I go out, when I'm in Accra, most times I leave the house, somebody will come up to me and say like, I watch your channel, which is really nice.
That's
you know?
good.
Just to know that people are watching and doing a good thing, and then also just meeting like some high up people in certain industries in Ghana, you know, like them reaching out saying they want to work with me or whatever. And then hearing from like you guys who watch my videos as well, like you're saying like, oh, this or that. I like to hear from you too.
How's the family enjoying? Have they bought into living here, or your husband especially?
Yeah, so my husband definitely wants to live here forever. And I'm just like, wow, you've only been here like 2 months. But I think it's such a nice thing. The kids are really enjoying it. As I say, like being free, we went to this resort yesterday and them just like running around and having the cousins there just now as well has been so nice for them to just be around their cousins. Love that about
That's
here.
good.
And the weather as well. Being able to be outside all the time is so great for the kids. Love it.
All
Thanks,
right.
guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that subscribe button and press the bell so you're notified every time I make an upload. Thanks, aunties.
You're welcome.
Make sure you subscribe.